Guys, we got some birds we got to start feeding. I love seeing the turkeys. Hey everybody, Ty with New Yucca Creek Homestead. So I came over, Kirsten and Quade and Buck and I came over earlier, and we started counting everybody, and we were short a few calves. And of course, they're just on the other side of the fence that I haven't fixed yet. So I didn't see them. It kind of worried me, and so I drove the four-wheeler over here to come and look for them and find them if I needed to. But I'm sitting here looking at them, so I kind of wanted to talk to you guys about cows, and if you've never owned cows, maybe talk to you about the things going on right now. And if you do own cattle, I'd love to get your opinion. But we've been in this like crazy gray rain, cold weather, nasty stuff for a couple weeks, and we've had to just sit around. And man, I've been seeing some really nice cattle for sale, and it makes me want to buy them. It makes me want to go get a loan and buy about 10 really nice red baldy Angus heifers. And it would cost, it wouldn't be cheap. Their cattle are incredibly expensive right now. And but I want to do that. So, and then the other times I sit around and I think cattle are really expensive right now. I should sell my cows, and we should just sell out and, make a little bit of money and, have fun on our land. And so it's a really, really interesting time right now to have cattle. And I would say if you are a young person or whoever and you want to buy cows right now, I would be incredibly wary, because I've been exactly where you're at. When we bought our first property, Kirsten and I was 23 and she was 22, and we're probably gonna do a video about that, so I don't want to go into everything, but we were young. No one gave us money. It was nothing like that. We had no help. But I'll tell you how we did it one day. And so basically, we had to buy cows for our property. And we bought them in 2015, and they were incredibly expensive. So they were probably the highest they've been until now. Now they are even more expensive. So my advice, if you're thinking about buying cows, and I see a lot of videos, people are buying cows, they're buying stockers, which a stocker would be like a calf you're going to keep for 6 to 9 months or whatever, and then you're going to turn around and sell it again. So you buy it at the sale, you feed it, you turn around and sell it. Or like I watch, I think it's Grant Hilbert. I watch them a lot, and they, I just watched his brother, I think, just bought some stockers. I think they're both buying stockers, and they're going to turn around and sell them here in a few months. And, that's awesome. But, they're probably in a position not a whole lot of people are in with having a pretty big YouTube channel and all that stuff. So I just kind of wanted to talk about cattle, get people's opinions. I'm sitting around, we don't have, it's just nasty weather. You can't do a lot, and just all kinds of things to think about. It's coming on spring, thinking about planting, spring crops and getting ready for that, doing all that stuff, and that'll be here before you know it. But I don't know. I just kind of would like your opinion. What's the smart thing to do? Is it smart to go ahead and spend a little bit of money and invest in some more cows, or is it just hold what you've got and enjoy the high prices? Or do you sell, and you sell at the top of the market, and you don't know if it's going to keep going up? But you make a little bit of money and do other stuff. I don't know. I would love to hear opinions, and if you've got cows and you're in kind of the same position, I'd love to hear what you're gonna do. And you know, I kind of feel like I love that saying, you know, fortune favors the bold. And to be honest, I'm oftentimes wary. I'm oftentimes, you know, worried that there won't be good times. So I don't know, but I don't think you're really ever gonna make as much money as you can or be as successful as you can if you don't take risks. And we have taken some risks, but they've been pretty calculated, and it was a pretty sure thing. So, but anyway, just wanted to kind of throw that out there. I'm trying to really pump some hay into the cows because we've got cold weather coming, like historically cold. And so I mean, we're talking in the next few days, highs of like 4 degrees and lows. They're saying it's going to feel like -20. So that's not good for us. But I am very thankful our in-laws' place has a barn to at least block that wind. We're going to feed a lot of hay. We've got our liquid feed guy coming to put in more liquid feed. And so hopefully we're going to be busting ice. We're going to be doing that stuff, but hopefully, you know, everything comes out okay. We've got 4 new babies, or I should say we're up to 4 new babies. And that's awesome. Bully's right here behind me. What do you think? He's camera shy. So I wanted to get on here. We didn't do a video last week, mostly because everybody was sick. My work life was crazy, and yeah, so, but we're trying to get back into it, and we're gonna get a video out today, or tomorrow I should say, and we're gonna show you guys. We've got gutters, we got the shop is getting closer and closer, doors, seals on the doors. I just put up some little lights earlier. Yeah, so we're making progress. Thank you guys so much for watching. So we've got that winter weather coming in right now, and it has gotten significantly colder than when I left. But look at this. We've got hogs. This is on my in-laws' place where we had the pond that had so much muck and crap. Came back here. Quaid and I have been wanting to go and look for shed antlers, and so I wanted to stop in here on my way back from checking on the cows. I haven't been in here. You can see this from the road, but I haven't been in here to see how bad it is. We're gonna have to put up a camera and see exactly how many are in here. Look right there. There's a rub. The bucks are in this place. We don't have cows. We don't have cows in here. It's just kind of been left to the wild. Nobody comes in here and messes with them. And I think there's quite a few deer bedding in here. Pretty interesting. Man, you deer hunters know this is good stuff. That canopy open up just a little bit. Got all these briars, all this young growth. Man, this is good stuff for deer. Golly. We came in here with a skid steer a few years ago and had a tree shear on it. And man, you could do a lot with that tree shear. I think Daniel Arms rented the same one from Great Plains Kubota, and man, this is gonna have quite a bit of growth. It's gonna be some thick cover for them, so pretty cool. It is very cold and I don't see any haven't found any sheds, but we're just kind of walking around and seeing what we see. A lot of deer sign, that's for sure. So this place, as you can see, has a bunch of red cedars. They are invasive and they are not good. I mean, it's something like, I don't know, 5 to 20 gallons of water these trees take, I want to say per day, to survive. It's something incredible. They use an incredible amount of water, and I think, well, I know this property would be very very favorable to the government to help us or help my in-laws clean it up, eradicate some of these cedar trees and all that. But having said that, it sure does seem like the deer and everything, I don't know why, obviously cover and concealment, but it seems like they really like the cedar trees. But man, there's getting to be a lot of them. Golly, a good fire. I really want to do a fire, and I think that would take out a lot of them. But the government will help you with your agricultural endeavors as long as it meets certain requirements. So if you're wanting to get into a homestead or buying property or buying cattle, use the government. And we'll talk more about that in a different video. But it's kind of interesting. There's a lot of cedars on this place, and I think that the USDA or NRCS would probably be pretty interested in, throwing some money at it to help it get cleaned up. But we're gonna go home. It's cold. We'll look at the house and I'll show you guys what we've got done on that so far. Okay, wanted to come in here and kind of show you guys where we're at with the freezer shed / dog hut. Okay, so you may look at this and you may say, man, that doesn't look so great. But compared to where we were when we bought this place, just go back, look at that second video we ever made, and you'll see how this thing was just absolutely full of junk. And we had dirt dauber nests all over. I mean, that right there, that nest. You can see over here, I haven't got in this little area, but like that, those were everywhere on the wall. Came and cleaned all those off. We've got a lot of stuff out. The girls have their nice little heated sanctuary in here, and Levi, the electrician, came and rewired it, put us in a new panel box. We're getting close to spray foam. I've got to do some new framing stuff. We've got some rotten, like this is rotten, and I've got to get that out, get in some new boards, get in some new doors. We've got some door issues, but man, it is so much better than it was. So going out here to the pole barn, somebody's feeding their cows. They've got a siren. we're still dealing with the mud. I keep, my plan is I'm going to rent a skid steer and power rake, make everything nice and level, but we haven't had it dry enough to do that. So I was very impressed with this. He did like this panel bolted into the concrete, new box, and a plug. We don't really need lights out here. Maybe one day we'll wire in some lights, but right now this is good. Got our little air compressor set up so we can air up tires and stuff. But yep, it's pretty cool. Then over here at the shop, new doors. I don't think you guys have seen any of this stuff. We had leaks up here at our gutters, put silicone in that. Those are stopped for the most part. New doors, seals, all the way around. My cousin's husband does he's got like a metal building business. He came and did all this for us, fixed that over there where it was broke, where it had been pushed off the stem wall. And coming inside, boom, let there be light. Even got a Bluetooth speaker in here. So, yeah, very exciting. Very exciting stuff. I'm going to go around. I've started over here. Excuse our junk. This has got to get cleaned up. But I've started taking that foam. This foam is like a soft foam that is like for roofing, for like the metal roof. And I don't think it should have been used there. I think it wicks moisture, to tell you the truth. And so it's not good. Next thing is going to be, I want to get it kind of ready for the wood stove. I want to get that all framed out up there, get my pipe where I want it, and then maybe get ready for the Mr. Cool. And then maybe after we get the Mr. Cool kind of where we want that, we'll take the head off and we can have everything where we want it and then get spray foam done. And then we are going to be really making some progress. So very exciting. Hopefully the weather is better. We're definitely going to be showing you guys next week how we're going to deal with sub-zero temperatures. We don't normally deal with that in Oklahoma. So that'll be interesting, but thank you guys so much for watching. Please tune in again. Please like, comment, subscribe, engage, whatever you want to ask. We're an open book. So thank you so much. Have a great day. Bye.